Well, thank you so much, guys, for being with us all through from the beginning. And we have another chunk of stuff we want to show you. It's not actually a junk, but it is a huge bit of it in a very small piece of land. So Ferdinand is still taking us through as we test the feeling of agroecology. So Ferdinand, please.
Yeah, thank you. So we are moving to the third garden, and here we are going to see what we call 365 days crop cover, crop and tree diversity, where all the layers are integrated. This area was established in 2021, so it's a piece, about half an acre piece, and it's all integrated with fruit trees, with banana and all different vegetable varieties. But also we have an area where we do the training of trainers, and farmers will be turning some bokashi. So badilisha ikikuja hivi huku. Yeah, so sorry. This, bokashi? So this bokashi was established yesterday, and you can see the actinomycetes. Yeah, just this, just here, stop there. So this is a sign of good bokashi, because you have the microorganisms now establishing themselves here. These are the actinomycetes. So we have to do the tanning, and it's very hot right now. If you touch it, it's very hot.
And even the smell.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and that's the typical bokashi smell.
The smell.
Yes.
It's very
strong.
Okay. Yeah, so we do the tanning to aerate and to also mix everything that was made up of here, so that we have the same consistency.
Well, to someone that doesn't know this, what is the mixture of all this?
So
why is it hot?
Yes, so it's bran. We have manure, dry manure. We have ash here. We have dry matter, and we have some soil. So we are giving the microorganisms space for them now to express themselves, work. And we have yeast here as a starter. So as they start, you know, they will produce energy in form of heat. So that is why it's hot. So we have to keep on turning it twice for the first 3 days, and then once for the next about 10 days. So this bokashi is ready after 2 weeks.
Oh, so when it's ready, you just have to take them into the
garden, and when it's ready, then you know it's actually not completely decomposed, as it's not like compost. So you take it to the field, and then you know you now want to inoculate the soils, so that you have the microorganism getting used to there, because these are rich in microorganism and food for microorganism. And then you start allowing the succession process of microorganism to take place in the soil, so that you know you're now feeding the soil, so that the soil can feed the plants. The microorganisms have a role in accumulating the nutrients and feeding into the plants, and they have a connection with the plants. Some of them are what we call endophytes. So they get into the root of the plants, and then they start feeding the plant with the nutrients, and the plants will feed the microorganisms with the sugars. So and that symbiotic relationship is very important in agroecology, and especially in this type of intervention, because that is what actually gives plants their organoleptic property. So those that are actually organic are very different from those that are non-organic.
So are there alternatives for people that may not have certain raw materials? I heard that you can even add sugar. So if you don't use sugar, what would you use? Because sugar might be expensive.
Yeah, if you don't have sugar, we also can crush the sugar cane, or the sugar cane waste, and molasses. So that's what you can use. But also you have other alternatives. So these are solid biostimulants, and we learned this through some webinar exchange with the Andhra Pradesh community managed natural farming. These are called solid biostimulants, and we make them from cow dung, also from flour, bean flour, and then some urine, and then we again molasses or jaggery, and then we just leave them to dry for about 5 days.
Why do you choose bean flour? Why not the
So
flour?
actually that is the source of the protein, the source of the nitrogen, because we are using them as an inoculant. Yeah, so that you provide the microorganisms the best environment for them to actually get the enzymes that they need to actually activate the soil.
I've seen these balls in different sizes. Why would you keep the variation?
So that is like a plate.
Yeah.
So you need to use it for a plant that requires to feed a lot. Then you use a big one. You make a big one.
Yeah.
A plant that doesn't need a lot, just use a small one.
What's the peak applicability?
Yeah, so just a handful is enough. Just a handful like this is enough for the soil.
Okay.
But then this is also accompanied by the other liquid biostimulants, not just one. Yeah.
You have plots for demonstration. I think you will probably explain them.
Yes.
So,
Baadaye. Yeah, so just turn.
so what is the inspiration of this piece of land?
Yeah, so this is just to show that the different applications for soil fertility can work.
Yeah.
Yes, and so this is an already established space, but we have another space where we're now doing the experimentation and co-creation. Yes, because it's good to demonstrate how does it work.
Yeah,
so for us, and nobody has been there yet.
Yeah.
So we putting all these elements together, these principles together, applying them and seeing how they work. So for us, we see this working because this, like these collards here, they've been here for the last 2 years.
Really?
Yes, and you see we don't do any digging
I'm
around
not
there.
seeing any infestations
Yes.
on the leaf.
So they are well established and they have that symbiotic relationship that we're talking about. So even those microorganisms now provide protection from inside.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's actually why even us as humans you need protection from inside. Yeah, so when you eat more beneficial food, food that is actually grown organically and produced from healthy soil, you also become healthy. So
you testify over
yes, so we talk about healthy soil, healthy food. I've eaten agroecologically produced foods for the last 15 years.
Didn't I see you in the hospital last week?
No, I don't go to the hospital.
So
Okay, I take herbs.
that
It's true.
Organic farmers give.
Yes.
They can take years
Yes.
without going in hospital.
Yes, because you make your food become your medicine. Yeah, and your medicine becomes your food.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so beautiful. So guys, thank you so much. We have a lot to show you. We're gonna be seeing the plots, the demonstration plots, the other side. So see you on that other piece of land. Thank you so much.
Okay.